Juggling work, school, and family, it's all hectic. Mayor Steve Adler may have the solution. He is here now to talk about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
I like how you call it, what, Chill Out Tuesday?
Chill Out Tuesday works.
Why are you telling people to chill out Tuesday?
Well, you know, the city's undergoing this Code Next process where we're effectively rezoning the entire city, even though most of the city's not going to change. But parts of it will, and the goal is to get more housing types that are affordable and in more parts of town, so that we don't have the escalating housing prices that we've had in the city for a long time. And it begins with this Code Next. And on Tuesday, we're going to be releasing draft maps so that everybody can see how Code Next would get applied to where they live or where they work. And what I'm telling everybody is this is just a first draft. Nobody needs to panic. Everybody needs to get involved. But we have 12 months now to work through the map and to work through the code. But probably there's not that much more we'll do this year that will impact affordability in this city more than this process, and it really kicks off in a new way tomorrow.
This is a big challenge for a city the size of Austin. We are growing leaps and bounds. And you even compared it to looking at some of the other bigger cities, Seattle, San Francisco, right?
Well, that's right. You know, the median home price in San Francisco right now is $1,150,000. Wow. Seattle and Boston, bound and determined not to follow that path, are being pulled like tractor beams, and the median home price is over $650,000. Austin needs to become the first city literally in the world that has figured out how you become a fast-growing city and still preserve a middle class. And this Code Next process, in order to increase the housing supply that we have in this city so there can be an equilibrium, is important. As long as we have, you know, 20, 30 people bidding for every apartment that becomes available and every house that comes on the market, prices are going to continue to escalate. So we have to do something about supply.
This is one piece of the puzzle, because the other thing that we talk about is transportation issues. And you can't have one piece of the puzzle without the other. So you have to look at everything. Absolutely.
And what the voters did in November in approving that bond for the transportation corridors was a big step to making sure that those corridors could in fact help us with the supply problem we have in the issue. Transportation and affordability are intertwined. We're not going to do anything about either of them without doing them both. And I am real appreciative of the community a year ago endorsing that bond, and this is the next big step. I'm trying to get us to actually take big steps so that we can do important things.
Anything surprising that you find from the maps that you've seen?
Well, you know, not really. You know, what we had talked about was kind of an Austin bargain, where we pick up a lot of the density along the corridors and centers. We try not to have drastically new rules that get applied uniformly around our neighborhoods. And then we're going to have to really sit down and have hard conversations about the transition between those two.
Okay. Look forward to seeing this. I know we're going to have more on our newscast coming up tonight at 5 and 6.
Again.
Mayor Steve Adler, we always appreciate you being here.
Everybody relax.
Yeah, chill out, right?
Yeah.
I like that. That's good for a Monday, too.
Thank you.